Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Arizona, this is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Game makes it second and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
He goes nowhere.
You see you able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space. Still
dump off there. It's called first down for the Sooners.
Line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw.
Sack!
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
Took RPO there. He's going to come up and make a tackle there.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Now the pass rush gets home.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Ben Cross's second sack
The Sooners will send their punt team onto the field.
of the drive. So they're in the series here, in the possession for the Sooners. And here we go. The Greg Biggers, very dangerous return man. Greg Biggers get back to return. He goes nowhere.
Brought down by the coverage team. The Hurricanes offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check the impact players.
Oh, the quarterback hurt. Is this the second back-to-back quarterback? This is the second starting quarterback that's injured.
Those guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that part of the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Oh, flag on the play.
As the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down.
Quick pass. That's a very strong arm pass right there from Allison. He threw it a bit late, but it was able to get there.
I give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. Fresh set of downs to the offense. First down. They'll give it to the back.
Here comes Lemon, nowhere to go there.
So it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Great grab right there by...
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Looking deep downfield.
Oh, he overshot him. That was a short touchdown pass. He just put it out of reach. Casey Allison tried to hit him on the go route. He's going to dump it off the limit now. He's going to get it real close to a first down, but this is going to be 3rd down here.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive.
Quick, easy completion to the tight end. It's going to be a first down for Miami.
And we're able to move the 6. Set up now, first down at the 34. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. First down, looking to throw the ball.
He's going to throw it away.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 34. Looking to chuck it again. Tries to get
Right to Lemon. Lemon got it. Lemon a first down. Down at the 14-yard line.
Finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Canes are going to cash in this red zone trip.
Here comes Allison. He's got the wheels. Touchdown. Hurricanes strike first.
That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking to set up the screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run it. And tackled there by the defense.
Boy, 2nd forever. Everyone in the stadium's expecting a pass, but instead they run the ball for big yards. And I'll tell you what they've done, Chris. They've given themselves a chance, a real chance here now on 3rd down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the right side.
Eddie out of the air. Incompletion. James Riggins there on the stop.
The Sooners will have to kick this away. Money comes for his 2nd punt of the game. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Catch made by the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. 2nd down now after the sack. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. It's third down for the offense.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. More problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. Now the offense will spend the timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team.
They got noodle leg, boy.
It's no good. The lead remains at 7 after the miss. The first play of this drive now, they're set up for the 34.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Crucial third down play after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick completion to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains first down. And the Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quick throw, caught over the middle. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage? Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He breaks free. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Oh, nowhere, and there's Kerry Kramer there on the tackle. And this will be about a 54-yard kick here for this kicker.
This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg.
It's good.
He got it. The field goal's good.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Here comes Greg Biggers on the return. Greg Bigger gonna get stuffed. Nowhere to go there again at up to the 14-yard line.
Good field position to start here. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal.
Can't
Goes in
freaking.
motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Go to Biggers across the field. Biggers gonna get about 6 on that one. 6-yard gain here now.
Decent yards.
Miami defense, what do they struggle with most? They struggle with defending the pass. And last week we saw Ozuma, the starting running back for UGA, injured. And this week it is
Good enough to move the
starting running back for.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have with his running back position.
Looking to throw it on 1st down.
Right back to Lemon. Lemon gonna make the turn, break the man miss. And he's down to the 47-yard line.
But that's enough for a 1st down.
To the 47-yard line. But back-to-back games of backup quarterbacks here
this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set.
Right you couldn't hold on to the ball there. The winner of this game will take on the number 2 seeded Nebraska, as Nebraska has won their playoff game this week. With the ball there, he's going to have to throw it away there. Nebraska won their game this week, so the winner of this game will go face Nebraska in the semis. On the opposite side of the bracket, the top-seeded Texas. Oh, and a great defense right there. It took a little bit too long for the play to develop. A corner blitz by Oklahoma makes them get the ball out faster than they wanted it to. That's another punt here for Miami. So last week, we kind of saw the offense stall out in that third quarter from Miami, allowing the Dogs back into the game. And it looked like on that first drive that they were going to be back to business. So Miami, defensively, they've been really good so far in this game and so far in the playoffs. And quick pressure there. Got the ball to the tight end. He's going to catch the ball and get a game out 5. But the question mark is against a team. And I want to say the favorite definitely is still Texas with Kirby Smart as their head coach this year. The favorite is Texas to win it all, because that team has every single box checked. They've only got one loss. Funny enough, their only loss is to Nick Austin in Tennessee. But Nick Austin, the mastermind behind the team over there, so it kind of makes sense that they are their sole loss. But they just have all the answers. They're great against the run, great against the pass. They do everything. Quick pass there is going to be a first down there for the tight end. Is it short clock? No, I'm joking. And a sack right there. Kerry Kramer came in screaming like a missile and takes down the quarterback. Kerry Kramer already with 6 tackles and 3 TFLs, and we're just in the first half. This guy won every defensive award he could win this season, and he's received a lot of credit. That time he couldn't come with a receiver. Breaking tackles. And he gets taken out of the 47-yard line.
Big gainer for the 47. The Sooners are going to keep this drive moving.
First and 10 from the 47. Kramer almost got through again. This time, I think that was Matthias Trainer. I had him on my team the whole year, and he barely plays, bro. That just pisses me off.
He still tried to get the ball.
Didn't even know I had this guy on my
He's got to
team.
do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
He's gonna run it. Made a man miss.
He finds some space. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Big time grab right there. Big time run right there by the quarterback. And now they're inside the 27, at the 27-yard line.
First down.
Screen pass here, and guess what? That is Byer there, tracking him all the way across the field and dropping him for a loss of 5. Damian Byer. Big time tackle there. Shout out Will Byer and for oh man, look at this. Once again, running free again. He took a hit, holds on to the ball though. So look at this quarterback. The freshman quarterback deciding that he's got to run the ball. We talked about last week with Isadora how important it is to be able to run that football at the quarterback position to add some more, I guess, diversity to your offense. And we saw how the offense changed last week when Isadora started to run the ball for himself. And we're seeing right here in the second quarter that the running back here, the quarterback here is doing the same thing. Oh, but a hit. Holds on to the ball. It's going to be third down and short. Can the Hurricanes get off the field here? 3rd and 4 at the 10-yard line. It may be 4-down territory. You never know. Gonna hand it off and nowhere to go with the ball there. 4th and 5, and are we gonna see another field goal here from the Sooners?
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying
We
to
will.
some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Kick was up, and it is for sure good.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break.
And here we go. Miami scored on their first drive. Hasn't had much going ever since. They got a couple of punts and a missed field goal. Let's see if they can score here before the half. I think we got the ball first. Not sure. There we go. Allison dropping back. Allison's looking. Gonna send a rifle to the left side, and it's knocked out of reach by the cornerback looking for Fatnakun, and they haven't been able to get that connection yet in this game.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the move now. Breaks into the clear. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in.
Here come Moyu. Broke a tackle. It rumbles down to the 33.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how
Moyu making plays. He's not one of those. He's not one of those receivers that has 8 to 10 catches a game. But when he gets the ball in his hands, he usually goes for very big yardage, as you saw right there. And now taking a shot, one-on-one, one-on-two. I'm sorry, and Moyu is not going to win that matchup, no matter how talented he is. 2 guys. They sent the safety over there as soon as the ball snapped. Shows how talented this kid is. If they sent 2 guys at him, going to Mangum. Mangum got it. Mangum to get the first down to the 21-yard line. One thing I do not like about the Hurricanes so far this first half offensively, they have not ran back there, and Devin Lemon and Emmanuel Harden. You only have maybe 5 or 6 handoffs, and another one right there. And I guess that's why they haven't handed the ball off. Only a gain of 3 on that one.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up
so it's 2nd and 7 from the 18. We're under a minute now in this one.
It's kind of like a body blow.
He's going to try to run it out. He's going to throw it away. Great coverage down the field, forcing nowhere to go with the ball. A lot of Allison's passes have been throwaways, or he's throwing out of quarterback pressures. Quick pass to Mangum, and Mangum going to get the first down. First and goal at the 10-yard line now for Miami. See if they can punch it in and increase this lead before the half. Going to a play action, getting the quarterback on the run. He's looking for Fatnakun. He got it. Touchdown. It's a flag down. We'll see what it is. It might be offensive pass interference. And they're going to tag Devin Lemon for the offensive pass interference. So that will negate the touchdown and move them back 10 yards. Let's take a look at where the flag was here. Watch number 29 right here. 29 across the field, running down and hitting somebody on the opposite side of the field. And that's just not legal. Not while the ball is in the air. So it will be 1st and goal again, but this time from the 20-yard line. And I know the freshman is kicking himself because now he's made this a way harder trip to get 6. 1st and goal from the 20 now. Biggers in motion. Biggers. He's looking. He's going to dump it off to Moyu. Moyu going to grab it. There's another flag down. We'll see what this one is. And it might be holding. This. The flags is in the direction of holding. And it is. So what was 7 points?
The play there wiped out by the penalty flag.
Oh, my gosh. So what was 7 points is now a 1st and 30. And with the way the kicker's been kicking, they're not in field goal range at all. And almost a sack there. So maybe if you are the Hurricanes, you try to get in closer field goal range so your kicker can knock down a kick. 2nd and goal from the 30. Yes, there's not a mistake on your TV screen. The 2nd and goal from the 30. Lemon is only going to pick up about 3 yards on that one. It makes it 3rd and goal from the 27.
Let's see if they're able to
right to Fatnakun. Fatnakun going to get hit, and they're going to call a timeout. And that's a good completion to get close to the field goal range. So we're going to see the kicker come out here try to right the wrong that he missed earlier. Way easier kick this time around. And it's going to go up, and it's going to go through the uprights, and the kick is good, 10-6, with 3 ticks to go left in the first half. 11 plays, and only getting 3 points out of that. Kind of underwhelming if you are the Miami Hurricanes offense.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25.
Second half, I want to see them throw the ball. I want to see them run the ball more. Get Emmanuel Hart.
Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been
Kerry Kramer's our player of the half so far. He's been a game wrecker. Absolute game wrecker so far in this one.
A young man with all-American potential. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Sooners will kick it away to get us going in the second half.
Oh, Biggers on the return. Biggers got room, and he's going to get down to the 23-yard line. So we do get the ball down. Okay, I didn't know we got the ball down.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. First play of the second half.
And Lemon able to squeeze through the line of scrimmage and get 10 yards on that one. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line for Miami.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly.
What a pass, and he couldn't hold on to it. Fatnican, who's had his share of drops this season, adds another one to the compilation. Here comes Lemon. Nowhere to go there. It's going to be 3rd and 7.
So it sets up a 3rd and 7. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
What a pass right to Moyu. First down. Strong hands for number 84 on the grab.
Moving quickly down the field. And the quarterback keeps it here.
And did you see Allison having to put his foot in the ground and change direction because they read that right off into perfection. 2nd and 7. Right back on the ground. This time to Hart. Hart going to get the first down. He fought for it and got it. First down, Hurricanes.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
It's only his 2nd carry to game. That's what I'm saying. You got 2 good backs back here. You got to put the ball on the ground, man.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Bringing pressure. He escapes the pocket.
Oh, and he had Moyu, but couldn't get the ball out. Alex Bitonio was there to make the play.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again.
And an incomplete pass there.
Misses his mark there, incomplete.
Wide open, had Biggers wide open. So it's 3rd and 10.
They want to move the ball down the field.
This one goes to Hart. Hart got it. Hart down to the 21-yard line.
Big game. Ball moves to the 21. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Handoff here from the shot.
Hart stuffed. He's going to lose about 3 on that one.
3 yards there.
So it seems like when they get down here, they're going backwards rather than forwards, whether it's a penalty or a backwards play. Looking, what a pass. An absolute rocket. Right to Fatnican for a 2nd grab of the game.
This quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with
over the top, right to short, and what a play right there by the linebacker to able to run back and get to that ball.
On a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
We talk about this defense stepping up, 1st and goal, and they get the pass breakup, making sure.
I'm sorry, that's a safety. Mateo Smoot, the safety.
No gain on 1st, makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7.
Mason changed at the line. He's going to snap it.
Play fake.
Play action, so roll out.
Moves out of the pocket.
He's going to fire it to Fatnican. It's incomplete.
Touchdown, but it's incomplete.
And there's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big 3rd and goal. Remember,
3rd and goal from the 7 line back up.
you have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid.
Went to a screen pass, and it was shut down. And they're going to have to take another 3 ball. This is a tough angle, though, to kick from this close. And it'll be good, though. The field goal is good. 13-6 is your brand new score. The Oklahoma Sooners. And you know what it is, though, y'all? I think it is because of the lack of run game, the lack of running from the running backs, the lack of efficiency from the running game. They're not running the ball at the goal line. In the red zone. Read option here. Look at Ben Cross making the play. Ben Cross, what a tackle there. Makes it 2nd and 13 now.
Playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight.
Dumps it off. He makes a man miss. He's going to get close to a first down. It's going to be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 here. This is a big 3rd down. I think you're a little bit too close or too far or too close on your field for it to be the 4-down territory here. Motion in the backfield for the tight end. They're going to hand it off, and he's stuffed. Stuffed in the backfield. I think it was. Kerry Kramer in the backfield. Making that play go backwards, and the Miami defense, who's been balling all night long, get another stop. If you're just tuning in, Nebraska, the number 2 seed, defeated Penn State. Here comes Greg Biggers. Down to the 48. If you're just tuning in, Miami scored a touchdown on the first drive. It's only mustered up 6 points since then. Oklahoma hasn't been able to get much going on offense either. Here comes Emmanuel Hart. He gets a good game down to the 33-yard line.
How about the offensive line here?
4 carries for 19 yards. Allison lined up in the gun. He's going to play action it. He's going to take a shot down the Fatnicum, back of the end zone. It's picked off! Wow! Brad Spitzer, one of the top cornerbacks in the nation. Hawking it down, getting the pick, and keeping his feet in bounds. And what a play right there. The offensive woes, or should I say the defensive yo's, for Oklahoma continue in this chess match between 2 good defensive fronts.
This changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense.
Dump off here. He's going to catch it, get the first down. What a play right there by Spitzer, because it looked like, Allison might have hit him a little bit late. So the ball would have had to be literally either out of bounds or something. Oh, what a tackle right there. Who was that? Who made that tackle? Both teams really can't run the ball too efficiently. Passing the ball has been tough as well. These are 2 really good secondaries. 2nd and 8. Play action. He's looking. He's been running. He's going to throw it down the middle. He incomplete. Could not hold on to it. He got hit on both sides. Could not hold on to it. Now they're in empty. 3rd and 8. Big 3rd down off the interception. You gotta pick this up if you're Oklahoma.
Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down.
He's going to the sideline. Got it out of the air. What a play right there by number 6, Ramon Lewis. If you're just tuning in, the starting quarterback for Oklahoma got hurt a couple weeks ago, so this is a backup that's in the game. And last week Georgia also were missing their starting quarterback, Azuma, and had to start the freshman Isadora. So back-to-back freshman quarterbacks. And oh, here goes Shaquille Fatnicum. Here comes Fatnicum. Big game down across the 50. But the problem is, one thing I'll say about the Hurricanes so far this game, they got no problem getting down the field. They're just putting points up on the board. That's been the real issue. They have not been able to score off of this great field position that they get themselves into. So it's 1st and 10 here at the 19. Play action, roll out. He's going to take a shot. Incomplete. Isadora, nice. Isadora played against you? I thought the other quarterback played against you.
When the quarterback drops back to throw,
yeah.
We get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football.
All right, we back. We're back. So Isidore played. I didn't know Isidore played against Georgia. I didn't know that. Well, Isidore, I ain't gonna say if you go back and watch that game, he had a good game across the middle. He got it to Mangum. Down to the 12-yard line. Able to get the ball. Able to get the ball to Mike Mangum through all the pressure. So this is what we need to watch here. The scoring near the red zone, scoring near the end zone. They've been struggling all night long in that department. But here comes Emmanuel Hart, gonna pile drive his way in down to the 1-yard line.
This will set up a first and goal.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive.
Emmanuel Hart with probably the longest run of the game for either team. At the 1-yard line now, Hart gonna get the call. He's gonna get the touchdown. Big time score there for Miami.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display.
That joke said literally.
That's the reason he was able to get into
Popcorn literally. This joker. We will. Well, I guess I'm gonna wait till after you play your game. We will be playing Nebraska. We will be playing Nebraska sometime today. It may be late tonight. It may be right after this, depending what the business is. But like I said, if I win this game, I do think everything is setting up for us to have to play Texas again. So that's great. And they don't know where to go. Timmy V right there to stuff that run. The run defense for Miami has been great all year long, but in the playoffs of these last two games, they've been dialed in that much more. Even in the passing department, they've been playing so well. And they know where to go there. Kyle Rich on the tackle.
And they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game.
So it's 3rd and 12 here for the freshman quarterback.
One-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
He's going deep down the field. And he got it! What a grab! Taylor Mevis. We rarely see Riggins just get beat in a jump ball situation like that. But when the team needed the most, they got one. And now, rumbling to the end zone is the running back. Taken down to 4. What a grab. And we're entering the 4th quarter. That pass, that reception right there by Mevis, he just kept a little bit of hope alive for this Oklahoma team. What a grab. Before that play, there was really nothing going for Oklahoma. I want to say they had maybe 100 yards passing on the dot. They're still under 200 yards, under 200. Well, actually, I don't even know. They might still be under 200 total yards. But what a catch right there from the receiver. First and goal from the 4. They're going to hand it off. He's going to try to bounce it out. Nowhere to go there. As Luis is there on the tackle. Tackle for loss is going to be 2nd and goal from the 5. It's Tyron Liggins. Tyron Liggins there on the tackle.
They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Blitz coming here. And it's going to be a sack. Alvarez there. George Alvarez coming from the safety position to make the play. The Hurricanes have been biting down in the red zone all game long. Taking a shot, and there it goes. Kevin Dykes. There on the coverage. And it's 4th and goal. Season's probably on the line right here. If they don't score, it's going to be a very, very, very tall hill to climb. And it's picked. No, it's caught! Mavis again. Keeping hope alive for the Sooners. Contested catch. It looked like it was going to be a pick. But I tell you this, you got a freshman quarterback back there that hasn't gotten the most reps all season. You have got to make plays for him. And that's exactly what Mevis did on those 2 catches that drive. What a grab. So what do we want to see here? Right here from Miami, we want to see them run the ball and shoot this clock. Can you run the ball? Can you sustain drives on the ground? A first carry, a gain of 4 yards, you'll take that. Emmanuel Hart is getting the call here late in the game. Right back to Hart again. Hart going to go backwards.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold.
Oscar Kelly on the tackle. It's 3rd and 8 now, and this is a big 3rd down for Oklahoma. Can they get off the field here?
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Looking for Mangum, he got it. Right to Mangum, wide open. The route concepts definitely confuse the OU defense and leads to a wide open tight end right across the middle. Unacceptable there. 1st and 10 from the 40 now, from the 30. Right back to Harden to get stuffed again. It's Oscar Kelly again. His 3rd tackle for loss. He's so good at getting in between the gaps, getting in between the guard and the center, and getting to the backfield to your running back or quarterback. And 2 plays on the drive, he's done that. 2nd and 13 now. Looking for Biggers. Biggers got it. Biggers got wheels. Major wheels. Oh, the ball's out. Picked up by Mangum. He might have been down, though, so I think they're going to take a look at it and see if he's down. Not that it really matters, but it is going to be like about maybe a 5 or 6, 7 yard difference. And as you can see, it should be a quick review. Biggers clearly down off the catch, off the tackle, and he should be down maybe about the 46-yard line, 47-yard line. We're going to see what they rule here. Biggers, a speed, man. He gets a little bit of space. He's able to cut and turn up the field and just change the game with his speed, man. 1st and 7 at the 47-yard line.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap.
On to a jet sweep. Biggers, he's got blockers in front of him, and he's got the speed. One man to beat, and he can't beat him. Down at the 21-yard line. Number 89, Greg Biggers. Big time grab. Big time catch and run on back-to-back plays. 1st and 10 from the 21. Going back to Hart here. Hart gonna go nowhere, only a gain of 1.
The big D tackle there for the stop. Heads up, the offense now operating in the red zone. The offense was
motion for short here. He's going to go back to Hart again. Hart going to get stuffed. All them red shirts back there. So it's 3rd and 10 now. So if you're Miami, do you put the ball in the air or run the ball here? We know about the kicker having she struggled all season long. 3rd and 10. They got Lemon. They're going to give it to Lemon. Lemon's going to get several yards. And it's going to be what should be a chip shot 32-yard field goal here for this kicker. He already missed one early in this game, but that was from 51 yards. This kick is big. It's up, and it sneaks right into that left upright. And the lead is up to 10 now. The lead's up to 10 now for Miami with 3:18 left to go. Let's see if OU has more magic in them to try and keep their season and their magical season alive.
The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field.
Motion.
And the defense make adjustments.
They're going to do a play action here. A quick dump off. I think that was my man. Running back going to get about 6 yards before he goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds after a decent game. 2nd down after that completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back.
Going deep. Big grab. And what a tackle right there by the safety. Because if he goes down and scores that, then this you don't want to give up that quick of a score here if you're Miami.
Nice big chunk play like that. Moving the ball now in the plus territory. Keep looking for those big plays downfield.
He's looking. Nowhere to go. Oh, I dropped down. And guess who it is? Number 2, Meebus on the grab. It looked like Bayer was there for the interception, and he took one step forward, and that ball got flung right over his head. Oklahoma, the doctor's ordering for a score before the 2-minute warning.
That ball snagged for a completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You want as much time with as much stoppages in time as you can possibly get. They're going empty here.
Pass here on
2nd and 5. Oh, across the middle, right to the receiver.
They get him on the ground finally.
And they're at the 14-yard line here. So
And the Sooners are in the
this is big. Oklahoma, I'm thinking, do you just... We've seen coaches say, let's just kick a field goal and try to get off the field. Kick a field goal and try to ensure we got lead with a ball wide open. What are you talking about, commentator? Stay in the booth. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Taylor Mevis has got 4 to 5 big catches in this second half, and it's 23-20 now. Minutes to go in the game. I say you want to kick this to you want to kick this to the back of the end zone if you are Oklahoma. If you're Miami, to go ahead and take this out, give it a 2-minute warning. And Biggers will do that. And Biggers going to get down to about the 20-yard line. So, 2-minute warning here.
2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21.
First and 10 for Miami. One first down should do it. They're going to go to Lemon. Lemon's going to get about 4 on that one. Gain of 4 on that one.
Trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Gain of 4 on that one. Devin Lemon. First timeout used here. A first down should do it. Going back to Lemon. Lemon's got the first down and a little bit more. And, of course, the next timeout's been used. Miami does have Nebraska, or the winner of this game will have Nebraska next in the semi. Lemon going to go backwards, and that'll be the last timeout for Oklahoma. But I think even with this, you still got 150 left. Lemon. Lemon's got room. First down and more. Devin Lemon. What a run. This is the semis. Listen to me. Don't listen to him. This is the quarterfinals. Devin Lemon, big time game, the biggest run of the game here. And a couple of kneel downs or maybe a couple of runs should do it. Here comes Lemon again. Lemon, first down again.
First down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration.
And Devin Lemon sealing the game, putting it away. Miami's going to the semifinals for the second straight year, this time under a new head coach. W. Forbes. They say history repeats itself. We'll see if that happens. The first championship that Forbes won, he was the 11th seed, and the run started in Athens, just like it did this season. Still a long way to go before we can start crowning a champion. Nebraska's next. Should be a good one. We will see y'all next time.
I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What a game.